This is Nick Shell, and this is Word on the Street, where I go through populated areas and I ask people questions that really matter to the people. The problem is I don't see anybody, so I guess I won't ask anybody any questions today. So instead, let's talk about my hair. So now here's a true story. This happened just a few minutes ago. I'm leaving my office to go shoot some videos. And this lady that I work with, Lizzie, she said, "Hey Nick, what are your videos going to be about today?" So I told her, and she said, "You know, by the way, speaking of your hair, I really like what's going on with it. What are you doing differently?" And it's funny. I said, "Well, that's funny because that's one of the videos I'm going to be making anyway." So imagine the irony. I was walking down here to make this video, and then she compliments my hair about something I was talking about anyway. So this video is specifically for if you have a receding hairline. This isn't if you're like balding to a big degree, but if you have a receding hairline, and if you need to see where my hairline actually is, watch some of my other videos and you'll see. But I mean, it goes up pretty high, and it's funny, I'm still breaking out a little bit from the argan oil that I'm putting on there. Even if it helps the volume of my hair, or the appearance of the volume, it definitely breaks out the skin if I put too much directly on the skin, is what I've learned. But what's different about my hair all of a sudden, especially this week, I'm taking more of a approach of it's at least 3.5 inches on top. We know too that I'm growing it out on the sides and the back now, so there's more body there. There's more to do there, but I'm just brushing it all back. And what I'm doing is I'm drying my hair after I get the shower. It's pretty dry, and as I'm drying it, I just kind of move it back. Instead of to the side, I kind of just move it back. Once it's dry, then I get the pomade, Murray's pomade. You've seen me advertise that before, that little orange can with the African-American man and woman on there. I've been using that since college. And I just put a little bit just to kind of put on top of what I've done here. But it's just kind of it's a dry mess, kind of back. The guy from Scrubs, remember that show? He kind of had that going on, and that's what I'm going for right now. And it's kind of exposing some of the curls that I've got going on. My hair's a little bit wavy, but if it's fixed the right way, it kind of looks a little bit curly. So just wanted to share that with you because I think this is definitely working for me right now. And I was just getting ready to think, I'm kind of ready for a haircut and do my hair a bit shorter. But perhaps, there's the car. But perhaps fate would have it that it's best that I keep my hair longer for right now, to make sure that I look like a certain guy on a suit package, if you know what I mean. So that's my hair. I'm doing pomade now. I'm going for a messier, longer look, but I think it looks really cool. Keep in mind, I've definitely got a receding hairline. There's no doubt about it. It goes pretty high up there now, but with enough length and just kind of this messy swagger kind of look, I think I'm rocking it, and I'm thinking it's working for me. So just wanted to update you on that. So if you've got a receding hairline, man, with about 3.5 inches on top, and you kind of grow it on the sides a little bit, just kind of push it back and dry it, put a little pomade on there, give it some volume. And of course I am also using argan oil, and I'm using rosemary oil every night, and I just leave that in overnight. So it's working for me. I wouldn't have thought that I could have hair that looks this good based on some of the videos I made even several months ago, and it looks like I'm really just losing my hair. You know, that's one of the reasons I'm growing my hair out this year, is just to kind of see what can I actually do with it. And I'm already surprised at what I can accomplish despite the hair loss that you can see in other videos on that. So pomade, it's working for me. And I figured this is definitely worth sharing. So just a little pomade and a little bit more length can go a long way.